Hey, what's going on, Guardians? My name is the Black Link, and today is Friday, April 19th, 2019. Another Xursday has come and gone, and of course in this video we are going to be detailing the items in the inventory of the Agent of the Nine, as well as going over this week's lore drop in the Invitations of the Nine. Let's go ahead and get started. And when you log on to Destiny today, you're going to have the splash screen next week in Destiny telling us what's going to be happening as we continue on into the next week. Of course, the Revelry is going to be continuing. Lord Saladin is going to be dropping the Iron Banner next week, and all Crucible playlists will award increased Valor. Double Valor drops for everybody, so if you still need to get Legend for whatever it is you're trying to get done, next week is going to be a great time to do it. Alright, let's go ahead and dive on into this week's Xursday Horde. You'll find Xur this week on the EDZ. He's going to be in the Winding Cove in that cave in the back. You know by now exactly where he is, but for those of you who might be a little bit newer, we'll show you exactly where you can go to find him. So, load up the Winding Cove, make your way over to the back, and then find this cave here. It'll be next to where all the Fallen are. Work your way up to the top, and you'll come across the cliff where Xur will be located. Hey there, big guy. Let's see what you've got this time around. Alright, looking pretty good, some decent hunter stuff there. First things first, we have got Xur's Faded Isochronal Engram. This is that most legendary of engrams that you can purchase to help complete your collections. It used to just give you D2 Year 1 exotics. It can now drop Forsaken exotics as well. So if you're looking to complete your collection, pick this thing up. It's like getting an additional weapon or armor piece for the week. But moving on, Xur is selling the mighty Wardcliff Coil. This is a massive, massive exotic of a weapon that basically has a place in every Guardian's inventory. This rocket launcher comes with the ability Mad Scientist, where it fires a volley of tracking rockets. It's also got the trait Mechanized Autoloader, where this weapon automatically reloads on ammo pickup. The Wardcliff Coil is one of the strongest weapons in the game. It was actually so strong, it just saw a little bit of a nerf in a previous update, knocking its damage down against bosses in PvE just a little bit, but it is still a massively powerful weapon. Definitely something that is going to be worth your time. Arc damage in a rocket launcher with tracking, it's the best that you can get. You can pick that up for about 29 legendary shards. Alright, moving on to the armor. First up for hunters, we have got the Raiden Flux. You Arcstrider hunters, you newly buffed Arcstrider hunters, definitely want to pick this thing up. It comes with the ability Synapse Junctions. Quick successive attacks with Arc Staff increase its damage output and duration. And believe me, that increase in damage is definitely noticeable, and right now kind of mixes with the buff you have with Combination Blow. So if you build up a couple stacks of Combination Blow, and then you pop your super, and then you've got Raiden Flux on, you're dealing just massive amounts of damage against targets. Definitely worth picking up. Perk-wise, this thing is coming with Unflinching Bow Aim, Unflinching Fusion Rifle Aim, and Unflinching Kinetic Aim, with Scout Rifle Reserves as well as Special Ammo Finder. Definitely a good choice for you hunters out there. Not a bad roll either. Alright, for Titans, we've got the exotic chest piece, the Hallowfire Heart. This is a classic from Year 1 of D2. It's got the ability Sunfire Furnace. Improves the recharge rate of your solar abilities. Greatly improves recharge rate while your super is charged. It's very similar to that ability we had back on Sunbreaker Titans in D1, where if you got your full super but didn't use it, your grenade and melee cooldowns would be greatly reduced. It's basically, they took that ability, they put it in an exotic. This is also coming with Unflinching Bow Aim, Unflinching Fusion Rifle Aim, and Unflinching Kinetic Aim, as well as Scout Rifle Reserve Special Ammo Finder. Same thing as the Raiden Flux. Not bad. Finally, for Warlocks, we've got the Lunafaction Boots. This is like the Wardcliff Coil earlier, something that should be in every Warlock's inventory. You need these things. They come with the amazing ability Alchemical Etchings. Your rifts gain the additional ability to automatically reload allies' weapons. Empowering Rift makes weapons effective over longer ranges. Basically, when you drop a rift, if you've got the Lunafaction Boots on, you will never have to reload. Your weapons will just automatically keep reloading themselves as you're firing. It is something that took DPS levels into the stratosphere when they finally made this change. I think around the time Forsaken came out, or maybe a little bit before then. Definitely something that is worthwhile for all you Warlocks out there. This is coming with Fusion Rifle Dexterity, Hand Cannon Dexterity, and Outreach. And finally, it has got Scout Rifle Scavenger as well as Special Ammo Finder. Not too bad at all. Definitely something that you Warlocks are going to want to look at picking up if you've never gotten the Lunafaction Boots before. That's it for the armor, though. You can pick all of those up for about 23 legendary shards. Alright, moving on from there, of course, we have the Five of Swords Nightfall Challenge card. Pick this up, go run Lake of Shadows. You can farm the Malicious Birthright kinetic grenade launcher in there. It's a fantastic PvP weapon. And then we've got this week's issue of the Invitation of the Nine. This one is titled The Twins. This one states that you need to collect metaphysical samples from defeated combatants on Mars. Complete the strike, Strange Terrain. And thankfully, there's only 2 sets of samples that you need. Cabal samples and Hive samples, both of which should be really easy to get. You should have all your Hive samples done by the time you get finished with Strange Terrain. And then Cabal samples, there's plenty of Cabal on Mars for you to farm up in order to get that finished. And as usual, when it comes to the Invitations of the Nine, if you're having a little bit of trouble farming stuff up, for Cabal, there is a lost sector over in the Glacial Drift where you can farm up plenty of Cabal by yourself. You won't have to worry about anybody else around you. And like I said before, Strange Terrain, that strike should probably get you all of the Hive that you need. So you shouldn't have any trouble gathering the samples you need for this week's Invitation of the Nine. This one won't take you long at all, but once you finish that up, of course, return to the hall, follow that magic portal, and you will be treated to this week's bit of lore. And it's kind of juicy. But I'll let you Guardians see that for yourselves. That's it for this week's Xursday video, as well as the guide for how you can complete the Invitations of the Nine. Of course, we're going to finish this off by showing you exactly what you're going to get at the end of this quest. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest stuff we're putting out. But I'm out for now. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.
I really miss him.
Yeah, me too.
How did you say you knew each other again?
Oh, Namchi and me were buddies. Met in a little dive on Ceres. Used to play cards. He talked about you a lot. Said the Queen trusts you to talk to the Nine for her. That true?
Yeah, sort of. Doesn't seem important anymore.
Yeah. Well, you ever need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you.